bad. My bad. You already knew what the fuck it was. I do that shit all the time. Grab me a beer real quick. We good to go.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The
Give me some good game. First game, nigga. First game.
Emerge from their tunnel, and they're ready to go.
Good luck this season, my nigga.
To match up with the Washington Redskins.
All right. Excited, nigga. First game, man. I see you in there. I seen you been balling, nigga. I've been getting my ass whipped too, though.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
I don't know about all the glitches and shit.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Let's go. On my shit, man. Hold up. I just gotta do one thing, dog. Cause I ain't even trying to guess, man. I'm done. See? I'm done. You must be in there messing with shit now. So you don't even know how to play. Yeah, your ass is grass. Oh yeah. Your time should be up, man. Let's go.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Give the tackle there to Josh Norman.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
King. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
on 2nd and 9. Mayfield. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. 3rd and long for Mayfield. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Taking it about the 16. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10.
Every single time, bro. Start fucking playing the game. Somebody want to call you. Do this first. Let's try this out.
Hey, you ready?
Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. X3, 218, chopper.
From the 50, it's Smith. A deep ball for Dotson. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Dotson, but it's going to be second down.
Have you seen this shit when the nigga be fucking kicking him
they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I'd have been mad as a bitch. I'd have been mad as a bitch.
They give it to Peterson. Give the tackle there to Morgan Burnett.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
57, Mike 57. Watch twitch.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Ready.
And off comes to Peterson. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock. We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. They'll run it. Here's Peterson.
Just go.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Give me that
He
shit.
rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Check 99. Undercut. Hey, wahoo!
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Any weapon? I smell fear in that offense. Check three.
Out of the gun, Smith. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Smith. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The D-tackle, Sheldon Richardson, came barreling in for the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just...
And the pressure gets to him again. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone. Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down, and not much to speak of. 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Christian does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. picked off by Landon Collins.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on third down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their 38. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 2nd and 11 now. Smith. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Sheldon Richardson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and long, it's Smith. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Now Callaway on the return. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Let's go down this field, man. Keep playing games with us anyway. Linebackers, nigga. I'm just playing the
and now
fucking
Cleveland gear up to take the
34
field. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
A 1st down throw from Mayfield. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
Fuck you, man.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
That's crazy. Ryan Kerrigan is the man, yo.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
King. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Hey, Echo. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. 3 buzz.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he's going to go down again. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Steps away. Now Mayfield lost the football, and the Redskins scoop it. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line.
Hey, whatever happens to just getting a fumble recovery. Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Throw left side to Higgins.
Illegal man downfield. I threw it off the rip. That's crazy.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Hey, alert 33.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's picked off at his own 46.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
After the interception, here's Smith. Buying time to his left. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 35 yards away.
Bing!
And it bangs off the right upright, no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. The third quarter starts with a run by Peterson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they look...
Adrian Peterson, 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins have taken the lead. He's giving him a little jolt. Just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
I'm actually still trying to figure out this damn game, man. This is tough.
180!
Let's go, D. Check 26, check 26.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. Fighting through it, he's got space. 25 yards to pick up there. Also a first down.
Shut this shit out, that nigga, son.
This game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that made it
terrible,
I was just
boy.
going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
He got in the way, boy. Look, them niggas keep on showing it. Bomb.
I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's got it across the midfield, striping into Washington territory.
Boys, man.
Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle.
Who's that?
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. Sidesteps him at the 35.
Playing games with a nigga. That's how you run the fucking ball. Let's go.
To the end zone. Touchdown.
Play games with a nigga. Talking shit, right? Let's go.
49 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14.
You see what it was, nigga. That shit was fire.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
That's how you do it.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Look at this dude, man.
And no
just
run
that
back
shit
here.
out.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Smith. Rush coming, and he's taken down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, here's Smith. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Can't block that nigga.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
See which one of your niggas I'm gonna punch in the face on this drive.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And shedding his way forward. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Niggas been running the football all crazy and shit.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Alert, 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 alert.
36. Check.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Wide, get wide.
Hurry!
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
180!
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Watch tight. Tight end right.
Hurry, hurry!
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt, and he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Kareem Hunt stops short of the sticks, and the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Christian Kirksey in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
It's too late.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Smith. Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
I got him.
From the gun, Smith. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Good. 180.
Hey, let's get him home.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. And it's third down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
Lucky you got smoked.
Good. 180.
Got fucking smoked.
You must.
Alert flare, alert flare.
Regular.
No. Off.
A first down carry here for Johnson. A gain of 3, second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
At the 43-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
All day.
Mayfield off the play fake. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. This is caught at the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. 39 yards there, a big one. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Browns have moved out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
Hold
Joseph now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. Operating from the gun, Smith. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Miles Garrett in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack, now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10. They begin this drive with Chubb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
And he can't get a He's taken down.
But
what a huge
I think that if I would have thrown that football, that you would have intercepted.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. I know he ain't got it. 53 is the mic. 53. Check 53. You can't block me. You can't block me. Check.
Now Mayfield. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
We gave him a shot.
Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
No shot.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Who is that? I like that shit.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. He finds Beckham complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Out to his left.
Oh, hey, but look, 53 was going to murder that nigga.
Before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And this is caught.
Touchdown!
And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Sliced him up.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there,
well, what's
you got to feel good
Why
about your chances.
Why you down too? Why you down? Oh, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. The fucking excuses, bro. The excuses
it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
What in the world, bro? You're king excuse.
Here we go. 60.
Yeah, look on the scorecard. I'm beating you by 2. What happened to second half?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Because you know what? You couldn't score on me neither.
And incomplete. The veteran Morgan Burnett.
Nigga, that lucky ass run. Where's the rest of the runs, bro? Bro, I sacked you like 9 times, my nigga. What do you mean? I got like 7 sacks. Come here, nigga.
Smith gonna throw again.
Give me that shit.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds
You just don't know how to play. That's part of the game. That's part of the game.
The Redskins on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Smith now, operating from the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
Run it back.
Down at the 49. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
Shit, man.